This defensive GOAT Demigod lockdown build gets a 94 perimeter defense and a 96 steal, which allows you to literally be a defensive menace the entire game. Gets a maxed out 3-point rating, meaning you can literally green every single 3 for the entire game. Gets completely maxed out physical attributes in speed, acceleration, and strength, which means you're able to travel from one side of the court to the other extremely quick and are able to disrupt the offense no matter where they go. And on top of all that, get a high enough finishing to get all the best finishing badges in the game on either silver or gold. This two-way defensive GOAT Demigod lockdown build is going to change NBA 2K24 forever. What's up, Simply Squad? It's your boy Demigod grinding, and I need y'all to drop a like right now, because if this video gets 1,000 likes, I will take this 96 3-point rating Steph Curry build you're watching on the screen right now to the new Strikeout 2K event that's going down tomorrow. Make sure you're subbed with notifications on so you don't miss out on that. Now, y'all, I truly believe I just made the meta lockdown build of NBA 2K24. Not only are the build's attributes ridiculously overpowered, the build is also extremely beginner friendly, meaning I made this build in my first game at 90 overall with only silver badges. I had 35 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 5 steals while shooting a perfect 10 for 10 from 3. And that was my very first game on the build. And you know what's even crazier? After playing 4 games on the build, I was still averaging 30 points and 5 steals per game while shooting a ridiculous 79% from 3. When I tell you this build literally doesn't miss, I'm not kidding. In my entire 2K career, I have never gotten on a build and dominated this quickly. The passing lane steals are ridiculous. The on-ball steals are just as overpowered. And as you can probably tell, the shooting on the build feels crazy smooth. Now, y'all, not only am I gonna give you this Demigod lockdown build, I'm also gonna give you the jump shot, the dunks, the badges, everything you need to know to dominate on day one. All I ask for in return for all this information in one video is that you drop a like and drop a sub with notifications on. Let's see if we can hit 815K this weekend. Anyways, y'all, we're about to get into the build, but first, stop what you're doing right now and listen up, because this video is sponsored by Underdog Fantasy, the best daily sports fantasy app on the market. And they're hosting an insane special right now where they will double your first deposit up to $500. You heard that right. Until October 4th, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $500. And if you pair that with this special Lamar Jackson pick where he only has to get 1 yard this Sunday, you can win big this weekend. So right now, make sure to click the link in the description or use code GRINDING to sign up for Underdog and take advantage of this offer while I show y'all just how easy it is to play along. My favorite category is the daily pick'ems, and literally all you have to do is pick your most preferred favorite player stat and predict if they're gonna go higher or lower in that stat. Now pair that prediction with 2 or more of your favorite players and you're all set. And the best part is, the more you get right, the more you win. So again, y'all, click the link in the description and sign up today to get your first deposit doubled up to $500. Thank you to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring this video, and let's get into it, y'all. Alright, y'all, now for the build. This build is going to be a point guard. The height is 6'7", the weight is going to be 214 pounds, and the wingspan is 7'4". And there's a reason for all this. First off, you want a max wingspan on a lockdown so you get the best passing lane steal animations in the entire game. And then after you get your max wingspan, you want to go 214 pounds so you get an 82 strength, which is going to help you get overpowered badges like a movable enforcer on silver. And the reason you want to go 6'7" is because, in my opinion, 6'8" is just way too slow for a lockdown build. And now for the attributes. I'm not gonna lie, we're starting with defense, bro. We have to. Our perimeter defense is going to be a 94 perimeter defense, which already gives you a ton of Hall of Fame badges, but it's gonna give you even more when the build is finished. Our steal is going to be a massive 96 rating for Hall of Fame Interceptor, Hall of Fame Right Stick Ripper, and Gold Glove. And for those of y'all that don't know, if you use your right stick to get on-ball steals, glove and right stick ripper stack, which is why steals are super overpowered right now. Basically, every time you flick your right stick, you're getting an on-ball steal, which a lot of people have been telling 2K to fix, but right now, that's how the game is. Gold and Hall of Fame Unpluckable is not stopping Gold Glove and Hall of Fame Right Stick Ripper. After that, we're gonna make our block rating an 87 and bring up our interior defense to a 72, so we get Silver Anchor. That's another plus to making your lockdown build 6'7". You have access to anchors. 6'7" is actually the cutoff to the badge anchor. You cannot get this badge at any height below 6'7". And I'm not gonna lie, while we're on defense, I want to show y'all what tier we get chase down artists. So we're gonna go down to our physicals. We're gonna give ourselves a 99 stamina, which of course gives you Hall of Fame 94 feet and Hall of Fame workhorse. We're gonna give ourselves an 80 vertical. Then we're gonna max out our strength to an 82 overall, which gives you Silver Immovable Enforcer. If y'all don't know, this badge is ridiculously broken. If people bump into you with the ball in their hands, they basically just bounce off of you like you are literally a brick wall. Then we're gonna max out our acceleration for Gold Fast Feet, another super strong badge. This basically determines how fast you move laterally when guarding people with the ball. You are not a lockdown defender if you don't have this badge on gold or up. This badge is super important. And then last for our physicals, we are going to max out our speed at an 85, and you see that gives us Gold Chase Down Artist. And for those of y'all that have been asking me how effective Gold Chase Down Artist is this year, I would say it's not as effective as it was in 2K22, but it is way more effective than it was in 2K23. In 2K23, it was non-existent. This year, you actually get great animations on the chase down. Basically, just picture Prime LeBron if you're a step behind someone on the fast break. Trust me, you will be getting those blocks. I accidentally lowered my perimeter defense to 93 in that last clip. It's 94, don't worry. And now the next most important thing, our shooting. We're gonna max out our 3-point at a 79 overall rating. And you'll notice that we don't get that many good badges with just a 79 3-point rating. So to make up for that, we're gonna make our mid-range a whopping 86. The reason we're not gonna stop at 84 like most people is because at 86, you get gold open looks. And you are a lockdown defender. Your job is to get stops and then sit in the corner and look pretty. And when you're sitting in the corner and looking pretty, if your point guard's any good, most of your shots are gonna be wide open. So open looks activates a ton. It is the reason why I was able to go 10 for 10 and 8 for 8 in my rec games, because my green window is huge every time I catch the ball with this badge on gold. Not to mention you get silver deadeye for when they close out, you get gold catch and shoot, you get silver blinders, you get silver green machine, you get gold guard up. 86 midi is just a super perfect spot to have your mid-range on this lockdown build. And finally, the finishing. Now for the finishing on my build that you've seen in my clips, I actually messed up. I went way too high on driving dunk because I made this build pretty early on in the game. But now I know the actual requirements you need to get driving dunks, so you don't need an 84 driving dunk like I have on my build. So I'm gonna show y'all the perfect finishing attributes to put on your build. I've tested this on my new lockdown build that I made. Trust me when I say these are the most optimized finishing attributes for you to get the dunks and badges that you want. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all are gonna see when these badges start to fill up to silver and gold. So let's start it with driving dunk. We're actually only gonna go a 73 driving dunk, which of course gives you bronze posterizer, but more importantly gives you the requirement for Klay Thompson's driving dunk animation, which is only 55. And if y'all don't know, Klay Thompson's driving dunk animation is the most unblockable dunk animation in the entire game. I think I've gotten blocked maybe twice the entire year when that dunk animation activates. Klay Thompson driving dunk, remember that, you're gonna want to put it on. After that, we're gonna keep our close shot and driving layup at 56 and 53. You don't need them, you're gonna be dunking everything. And y'all might be surprised with this, but you're gonna make your standing dunk a whopping 84 overall rating, which gives you gold aerial wizard, silver fast twitch, silver rise up, and silver precision dunker. Once again, you are a lockdown defender. You are going to be sitting in the corner looking pretty. When your guard is getting boxed, he's gonna tell you to backdoor for a bailout. That's where fast twitch, rise up on silver, and aerial wizard come into play. And if you like to dunk with meters and go for a contact dunk with your bronze posterizer, silver precision dunker will also come into play. I'm telling you right now, you are going to backdoor and you're gonna press X or square, whatever console you're on, and your player is gonna dunk it immediately. If he throws you a lob, you're making it through contact. It doesn't matter, you have gold aerial wizard. And with this standing dunk rating and vertical rating, you also get access to some standing dunk package animations, which I'm not gonna lie aren't that important, but it's just something cool to add on extra. Mainly you want an 84 standing dunk for these important badges right here. And like I said in every video, if y'all feel like you don't need need these badges. You can change the attributes however you like, but I'm telling you, this is what I recommend. And y'all seeing I shoot a ridiculous percentage from the field and from 3, so I'm just saying this is what I recommend. And I know y'all are sitting on the edge of your seat wondering about pass accuracy. Don't worry, I did not leave pass accuracy alone. You still need pass accuracy on your lockdown defender. Basically for when your point guard hits you in the corner and you're actually not open, you have to pass it back, or when you get a steal on defense and you got to throw it up on the fast break, which is why we are going a 76 pass accuracy for Silver Break Starter and Silver Relay Passer. First of all, Silver Break Starter is super important. You're going to get a ton of steals pressing people with 94 feet Hall of Fame and right stick ripper on Hall of Fame. So once you get that steal, your point guard's going to be taking off to run the fast break. It's what they do best. So you're going to want to be able to hit them with Silver Break Starter. And Relay Passer is also super important as well. Like I said, whenever you get hit in the corner, if the defense rotates, you're going to have to make a read. You're going to have to make an icon pass to whoever's open. And with how shooting is this year, you want to give them a slight boost to making their shot off of your pass. And then after that, all you're going to do is upgrade your free throw to a 73 for bronze free points when you get fouled on your backdoor cuts. So this right here is the build. Let's cover all the badges you get. You get Hall of Fame 94 feet, Hall of Fame workhorse, gold chase down artist, gold aerial wizard, silver pogo stick, silver rise up, bronze posterizer, gold clamps, bronze bulldozer. I didn't even peep that you get that. That's cool. You get silver immovable enforcer. You get gold fast feet, silver anchor, which is super important, Hall of Fame right stick ripper, Hall of Fame interceptor, gold glove, Hall of Fame challenger, Hall of Fame ankle braces, a bunch of silver and bronze playmaking badges even though it's your lowest rated attributes, gold catch and shoot, silver blinders, silver deadeye, silver green machine, gold open looks, gold guard up, and finally silver precision dunker, silver fast twitch, and silver rise up. Y'all see why I call this build the defensive GOAT, bro? In my opinion, this is literally the greatest two-way player you can make in the entire game. Absolute menace on defense and absolutely chicken on offense, bro. You're gonna be making everything. I know y'all gonna love this build, especially when you have my jump shot. And when you make this build, you're gonna get the build name Defensive Menace, which is a new build name exclusive to NBA 2K24. Now, a lot of y'all have been asking me to show y'all how I would upgrade to 90 on these builds, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, y'all, so here it is. This is exactly how I would upgrade to a 90 overall for the best attributes in most badges possible. So obviously, you're a lockdown defender. You're gonna want to max out your physicals and your defense first. That is most important. After that, you're gonna want to max out your 3-point rating. You want to be chicken in the corner when your guard hits you, or you're just gonna get iced all game. And then from there, everything else is just extra when you're a 90 overall. You want your pass accuracy to be decent, so we went to 70. And for dunking this year, if you don't know, to get driving dunks and to get standing dunks, the threshold is actually a 55 rated dunk. Meaning if you have a 55 rating, your player will go up for driving dunks and will go up for standing dunks. The reason we went for 73 is so that we could get some of those badges we talked about earlier on silver and bronze, like aerial wizard, fast twitch, rise up, stuff like that, getting them on silver and bronze, just so our backdoors are a little quicker. And then with the extra attributes, we also went with a 65 driving dunk. Once you start getting your upgrades, the order I would start maxing this out is 1, your mid-range, so you get your shooting badges, then 2, pass accuracy, so your break starter goes up, 3, standing dunk, so you get your finishing badges quicker, and then lastly, driving dunk. After that, you can do the miscellaneous like ball handle speed with ball and defend the rebound because it doesn't matter, as well as driving, layup, and close shot. And now for the jump shot that I use on my build. It's actually the same exact jump shot I use on my 6'6" and 6'8" ISO builds, which is base JT Thor, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Michael Carter Williams, 64% Oscar Robertson, 34% Michael Carter Williams, 100% release speed, and my release timing I use is set point. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all make this build and go dominate in the rec, pro-am, park, whatever you're playing, just like I did. I'm not gonna lie, I was so surprised at how good this build was off rip, bro. Like, making a build and just going 10 for 10 from 3 is unheard of. But anyways, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the new strikeout event. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots.